It's Wednesday, August 13th, 2025, and I'm Dave Sobel. 4 things to know today. CISA support wobbles, cuts, and thin state and local budgets push you to deliver a cyber baseline. FedRAMP 20 times shrinks approvals to about 5 weeks. OpenAI's GPT-5 shuffle and early safety gaps demand model pinning and log connectors. And ConnectWise card surcharges plus layoff pressure margins. Lock in ACH and terms. This is the business of tech. The Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency is facing criticism from state and local officials who feel abandoned as federal support for critical cybersecurity programs diminishes. Many officials believe they will need to become more self-reliant, especially following cuts to the Multi-State Information Sharing and Analysis Center, which has provided vital cybersecurity intelligence for over 2 decades. A recent survey indicates that 22% of state and local governments allocate no funds for cybersecurity, while 42% operate with an annual budget of less than $100,000. With a growing reliance on state-driven initiatives, officials warn that the lack of federal support could lead to increased vulnerability to cyber attacks, as highlighted by Chris Gergen, North Dakota's Chief Information Security Officer, who stated that the absence of federal backing leaves local governments to fend for themselves against advanced threats from nation-state actors. The National Institute of Standards and Technology is developing new security guidance for artificial intelligence to address its associated risks, building on existing cybersecurity frameworks. The initiative aims to clarify how artificial intelligence interacts with cybersecurity, distinguishing 3 key areas: securing AI systems, the adversarial use of AI, and utilizing AI to enhance cybersecurity measures. Additionally, a bipartisan bill, the Validation and Evaluation for Trustworthy Artificial Intelligence Act, has been reintroduced in the Senate to establish guidelines for the development and testing of AI systems, emphasizing the need for responsible innovation in the rapidly changing landscape. House appropriators are proposing a significant funding increase for the National Institute of Standards and Technology, allocating $1.28 billion in the fiscal year 2026. This represents an 11% boost over current funding levels, rejecting the Trump administration's request for a $325 million cut, which would have resulted in over 650 job losses. The proposed budget supports the Hollings Manufacturing Extension Partnership Program with $175 million, countering the administration's aim to eliminate it. Additionally, $980 million is earmarked for NIST's Scientific and Technical Research and Services Program, reflecting a $237 million increase, despite potential reductions in critical areas like cybersecurity and health measurements. The General Services Administration has announced that the Federal Risk Management and Authorization Program, or FedRAMP, has already approved more than twice as many government cloud services in fiscal year 2025 compared to all of fiscal year 2024. As of July, FedRAMP reached 114 authorizations, alongside 4 new cloud services introduced through its revamped program aimed at simplifying the authorization process. The FedRAMP 20 time program, launched in March, seeks to reduce the approval timeline from months to just weeks, eliminating the need for agency sponsorship, which has historically been a costly and time-consuming requirement. This shift reflects a broader trend toward a more efficient cloud authorization process, significantly decreasing wait times from over a year to approximately 5 weeks, according to GSA officials. President Trump has announced the development of a new healthcare records system aimed at simplifying the sharing of personal health information among American consumers and healthcare providers. The initiative, launched in collaboration with major technology companies like Google, Amazon, and Apple, seeks to replace cumbersome paperwork with a more efficient electronic records system. During the announcement, Trump emphasized that the program will be entirely opt-in, addressing concerns about privacy and security. Medical data will not be stored in a centralized government database, which has been a common worry among citizens. However, experts have expressed skepticism regarding the program's ability to protect patient privacy and comply with existing laws such as the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. Critics note that much of the infrastructure for such a system is already in place, and voluntary participation may not yield the desired widespread adoption. Why do we care? Here's a blunt version. Federal support is wobbling. The ISAC lost money. Some grants can't even pay for it. And a chunk of local governments have no cyber budget. If you serve cities, counties, or schools, you can't wait for CISA. Sell a fixed-price minimum viable cyber bundle that fits under $100,000 and document which grant dollars apply. And voice your concerns over CISA's struggles. That's a key resource we need. On AI, NIST's mapping is coming, and the Vet AI Act would force real third-party evaluations. Good. Use that to standardize your AI hardening and keep a proof folder for audits. On cloud, FedRAMP 20X is actually moving. Approvals around 5 weeks and authorizations up 2 times. That's your cue to push FedRAMP authorized stacks for any gov-adjacent buyer and build a migration SKU. Also note that FedRAMP is becoming a thing in MSP world, and the race to certification is on for the platform vendors. And the new health records push? It's opt-in and PR heavy. Don't chase shiny. Lock down consent, app vetting, and PHI logs before your clients connect more apps. Theme of the day? Operational discipline beats policy drama. Standardize your offers, prove the outcomes, and keep receipts. This episode is supported by Syncro. Syncro, the integrated remote monitoring and management and professional services automation platform, is designed for mid-sized and growing managed service providers. Its latest innovations include an AI-powered smart ticket management system with automatic ticket classifications, guided resolution steps using pre-approved scripts, and a natural language smart search function. These tools streamline ticket handling and improve response times. Discover more at syncromsp.com. GoTo has announced a new integration between LogMe and Resolve and SentinelOne's Singularity platform for endpoint detection and response. The collaboration aims to enhance security for managed service providers and IT departments by providing unified AI-powered capabilities to monitor and respond to threats directly within the Resolve console. The 1Password Enterprise Password Manager for managed service providers is now available on the Pax8 marketplace, offering a comprehensive solution to enhance client security while boosting profitability. In a recent collaboration with over 1,000 service providers, 1Password focused on their specific workflows and challenges to ensure the new product meets their needs effectively. Features include a centralized management console for efficient client handling, customizable security policies, and a 14-day free trial to encourage adoption. KnowBe4 has announced the expansion of its human risk management platform with new Agentic capabilities designed to enhance cybersecurity defenses for its customers. The company will add 6 more artificial intelligence agents by the end of the year, building on the existing 6 already available in the market. Additionally, the platform now includes FishML Insights, which helps information security teams analyze emerging attack patterns more effectively. Calero has launched a new software-as-a-service management solution designed to help IT leaders combat the challenges of shadow software adoption and uncontrolled spending. The SaaS management platform features 3 main components: visibility, control, and optimization. The visibility module provides immediate access to information on all SaaS applications in use, including unapproved tools. The control module offers actionable insights to optimize vendor relationships, while the optimization component helps organizations manage resources effectively. Google Cloud has announced a new suite of artificial intelligence agents designed to enhance data efficiency across various workflows such as data engineering and migration. The new data engineering agent for BigQuery simplifies the automation of data pipelines using natural language prompts, eliminating the need for manual coding. Meanwhile, the data science agent assists with tasks like exploratory data analysis and machine learning predictions. Non-technical users can benefit from the new code interpreter, which translates natural language queries into Python code for data analysis. Why do we care? 5 quick hits. GoTo wired SentinelOne into Resolve so you can get SMAC threats down without leaving the console. Great, if your security posture and audit logs aren't a mess. Don't give junior techs a nuclear button. 1Password just showed up on Pax8. Translation, easier buying and easier billing. If you're juggling 3 password tools across clients, pick one, migrate, and be done with it. KnowBe4 is piling on agents and FishML Insights. It's cool demo bait. I want exportable evidence and lower click rates before I believe the hype. Test it on your nastiest customer first. Calero's SaaS management pitch is the usual trio: visibility, control, and optimization. Still worth it. Shadow IT is where the money hides. Prove dollars in a single department, then scale. Google's new data agents, well, that's a services opportunity. Package analytics jumpstart offers, but keep costs fenced and code reviewed, or you'll build spaghetti pipelines you can't support. The pattern, agentic features everywhere, sold where you already buy. Your move is boring but profitable. One process for change control, logging, and results. Sell the outcomes, not the agents. And OpenAI's scramble continues to change their product. OpenAI introduced an update to its ChatGPT platform, changing models in the GPT-5 lineup. Initially, GPT-5 offered 2 variants focused on reasoning capabilities, but this new update expands the model selection to include options like Auto, Fast, Thinking Mini, and Pro, catering to various user needs. Additionally, legacy models such as GPT-4o and o4 Mini have been reintroduced, but access to these is limited to ChatGPT Plus and Pro subscribers. And the company has introduced new third-party tool connectors for its ChatGPT service, including integrations with Dropbox, Gmail, Calendar, Notion, and Microsoft Teams, while also prioritizing the rollout of its large language model GPT-5. Sam Altman, CEO of OpenAI, emphasized that the first priority is to ensure current paying users of ChatGPT receive increased usage compared to before the launch of GPT-5. The company is also expanding its compute capacity with plans to double its infrastructure over the next 5 months, as it currently serves over 700 million active users weekly. And the new model has come under fire for its performance and security shortcomings just days after release on August 7th. Security researchers found that GPT-5 scored only 2.4% on security assessments and 1.7% for business alignment, indicating significant vulnerabilities that were previously addressed in older models. The AI red teaming company SPLX tested GPT-5 against over 1,000 attack scenarios, highlighting its poor performance in safety and security, which contrasts sharply with Microsoft's claims of robust safety features. The chief technology officer at SPLX expressed surprise at the model's deficiencies, noting it performed worse than expected compared to both previous OpenAI models and some open source alternatives. Other cybersecurity firms, such as Neural Trust, also reported discovering vulnerabilities, including a jailbreaking technique that exploits context manipulation. Why do we care? OpenAI shipped GPT-5, flipped defaults, then walked it back. Now you get Auto, Fast, and Thinking modes, and 4o is back because users hated losing it. They're promising more usage for payers and doubling compute. Also, those new connectors into Gmail, Calendar, Dropbox, Notion, and Teams. Translation, more power, more risk, and a moving target. Security, not pretty. SPLX says GPT-5's default safety posture scored in the basement without extra hardening. Neural Trust jailbroke it with a narrative echo chamber attack. That's within a week of launch. So what do? Be warned about trusting Auto. Pin your model, version your prompts, and run your own acceptance tests before anything touches a customer. If you enable connectors, do least privilege and log everything. And build a vendor swap plan so you can flip between GPT-5 and alternatives if performance or safety slides. Is GPT-5 bad? No. It's unfinished in public. Your job is to deliver outcomes with guardrails so vendor drama doesn't become your customer's problem. ConnectWise is set to introduce a surcharge on credit card transactions starting October 1st of this year, in response to rising processing costs. This fee will either reflect the actual cost of processing or the maximum allowed in specific jurisdictions, whichever is lower, ensuring transparency during checkout. The company emphasizes the need for this change to maintain a secure and flexible payment experience amidst increasing operational expenses. For partners looking to avoid these additional charges, ConnectWise offers an alternative payment option through Automated Clearinghouse Transaction, or ACH, which will not incur surcharges. This new policy primarily impacts partners in North America and Canada, excluding regions where such fees are prohibited by law. ConnectWise has also experienced recent layoffs as part of a summer workforce rebalancing effort. The company, known for its IT service management solutions, is adjusting its staffing to better align with current market demands and operational needs. The move comes amidst a broader trend in the technology sector, where companies are reassessing their workforce and operational strategies in response to changing economic conditions. While specific numbers regarding the layoffs have not been disclosed, the decision reflects a growing phenomenon among IT service providers who are seeking to optimize resources. Why do we care? ConnectWise is joining the nickel and dime parade. Credit card surcharges kick in as early as October 1st. They'll charge either their actual cost or the legal maximum, whichever's lower, and point you to ACH to dodge the fee. In places that ban surcharges, they may just stop taking cards. Sound familiar? Pax8 did it. Lots of vendors are quietly steering everyone to ACH. Here's the take. If you've been paying big vendor bills on a points card, the gravy train is over. Do the math. $5,000 a month at 3% is $1,800 a year per vendor. That's not catastrophic, but it builds fast across your tech stack. So stop treating payments like an afterthought. Flip vendors to ACH as you can, fix your MSA so your collections are standardized, and know your state rules and offer a fee-free option if you must pass fees along. Don't get cute and trip compliance. On the layoffs, fewer than 100 people, labeled as rebalancing. Translation, they're clearing the decks to push ASIO harder and improve the numbers. That usually means faster product changes and pricing or packaging moves. Don't get caught flat-footed. Demand dates, SLAs, and clear migration help before you sign on to anything platform. Is this enshittification? Maybe. It does fit the term coined by economists about platforms squeezing value out of their customers. But the practical move is simple. Own your payments and standardize your tooling so vendor tweaks don't punch holes in your margin. Thanks for listening. Today is National Filet Mignon Day with a side of National Prosecco Day. We're looking for feedback on a newsletter offering. Visit Bit.ly. The Business of Tech is written and produced by me, Dave Sobel, under ethics guidelines posted at businessof.tech. If you've enjoyed the show, make sure you've subscribed or followed on your favorite platform. It's free and helps directly. Give us a review, too. If you want to support the show, visit patreon.com/MSPRadio, and you'll get access to content early. Or buy our Why Do We Care merch at businessof.tech. Have a question you want answered? We take listener questions. Send them in, ideally as a voice memo or video, to question@mspradio.com. I answer listener questions live on our Wednesday live show on YouTube and LinkedIn. If you've got a comment or a thought on a story, put it in the comments if you're on YouTube, or reach out on LinkedIn if you're listening to the podcast. And if you want to advertise on the show, visit mspradio.com/engage. Once again, thanks for listening, and I will talk to you again on our next episode.
Part of the MSP Radio Network.